Over the weekend, I purchased a $50,000 prop account, and as I promised earlier, I'm going to trade this account every step of the way with you guys, keep you updated from the challenge phase all the way to the funded phase. This week, I've been able to get an amazing setup, and so far, I'm doing very well on the account. In this video, I'm going to explain this setup, the rationale behind it, how I got it, and also the psychology behind holding this particular trade. FOREX here, welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you like this kind of content, kindly subscribe to this channel. Also turn on your post notifications so that anytime I post a video like this, you'll be one of the first people to watch the video. Without wasting much time, let's get straight into today's video. So as I have on my screen here, the setup for the day is GBP CHF, and it came from the simple trend line concept. If you haven't watched my trend line video, I'm going to drop the link somewhere in the description. Go back and revisit the trend line video into details, right? So for starters, what I had to do is to identify the trend, and as you can clearly see, we are in a downtrend. But if you can see things clearly, this is why I advise that you go on the higher time frame, like the daily time frame, for you to just look at the overall picture. So on a daily time frame, I can clearly see that I have my swing, retracement, lower low. So this right here is a downtrend, and I was looking for a sell opportunity. Now prior to the trend line third touch, I had this particular pattern for me. So over here, I was even looking to short GBP CHF right from the nose of this triangle, right? But it didn't happen. As you can see, price action in that zone, the price kept going all the way up. And then one of the places to be interested in after this level is broken was the trend line, right? If you look at the inception of this particular trend line, it started all the way from here. So this makes this my point 1. I have my point 2 here and also point 3 here. But obviously, I don't take my trades on a daily time frame. So what do I have to do? I have to go on a 4-hour time frame to look out for my candlestick confirmations, right? So this particular trade was a very tricky one in the sense that I got my confirmation very early, but I really had to hold this trade for over 24 hours, and it really did test my patience. But once again, risk management is paramount when it comes to what managing or holding trades. So this is exactly what I did. Around Tuesday 2 p.m, I got my confirmation for the sell setup right here. I took my entry around this zone, and then immediately after taking my entry, the next candle put me in drawdown. But I wasn't worried because my risk was already calculated. So with the account, I had a daily drawdown of 5%, which is $2,500, right? But I decided to risk just $1,000. So this is what I like to do sometimes when I have a profit on account and I want to trade, especially the first set of trades. I like to gather what I call the buffer, right? I like to have some money on the account first. I don't really want to start by going in hard, because the worst thing you want to do is to get yourself into the drawdown and have to trade yourself back. I like to take it slow and then make some money on it first. In this particular video, I was targeting 1K. That is a 1:1 risk to reward ratio. I was risking $1,000 to make what? $1,000. But something interesting happened, and I'm going to explain that to you guys in the video, right? So I just use my lot size, and to get my exact lot size, you know, I'll always go to my lot size calculator, which is what? From Cashback Forex. So my entry here, my stop loss above the range, was allowing me to risk 45 pips. So when I went to the lot size calculator, I put my parameters in there: GBP CHF, US dollar, 45 pip stop loss. It's a $50,000 account, and I was willing to risk just 2% of it. So when I was done and I hit calculate, I was supposed to use a 1.9 lot size if I'm going to lose just $1,000, right? 1.9 is not so far from 2 lots, and that is why I decided to use 2 standard lots on this particular trade. So I put this trade in here, and then as you can see, this is 4 hours, 8 hours, 16, 20, 24, over 24 hours. I was still in this trade up until Wednesday around 2 p.m. That is when this trade started going really in my favor, right? And then when the market started moving, I was really seeing tremendous profit. So I took this particular trade on 2 accounts. My main account, as I always advise you guys to have your own personal funds, and also trading what? Profit. And then on the profit account, I had 2 lots here. On the main account, I had 3 lots, which is 1.5 standard lot each, right? I'm going to explain very soon why I had 2 different positions running on my main account, right? So this particular trade setup, right, when it was somewhere around here, I was seeing about $800 profit. I really wanted to hit my take profit 1, which would have allowed me to see about $1,000. Then I closed the trade for the prop account. But this next candle just pushed price all the way back up here. And then when I was looking at price action, I really wanted that buffer for my prop account, so I decided to exit the trade here with just $500 profit. But then I left the main trade on my main account to run. up until it hits TP1 later on in the evening, right? Later on in the evening, the trade will hit TP1 and I close one of the 1.5 lot size, and currently I have another 1.5 lot size running. So I'm expecting this CVP CHF to continue all the way to TP2. The main account at the moment, it is a risk-free trade because I've moved my stop loss to entry and also I've closed the trade on my prop account. So there is simply how I've been able to manage this trade so far, right? If you look at the dashboard right here, this is the equity curve. So this curve here indicated a drawdown in which I went into, and also as you can see, I've currently sitting at a nice profit of $500. This is the only trade that I've taken so far, and you can see all the parameters here. And it's been 2 days since I took my first trade, 100% win rate. So let's see how this account goes, guys. I'm going to explain or take you guys through it step by step. If you are looking for a prop firm to purchase, I can recommend the FOREX Finder because so far I've been using them and I've not had any issues yet, right? And in the month of January, they are running amazing promos. I'm going to display them somewhere on the screen as you know it. Click on the link in my description right now to make a purchase, and then when you're about to make payment, you enter any of the discount codes to get as high as 60% off any challenge account you decided to purchase. So there you have it, guys. This is my simple strategy that I use to kill the market on a daily basis from back to back. Remember to keep it simple and clean, and also remember that risk management is what will save you and is what will allow you or give you the peace of mind to be able to hold trades even when you are in a longer drawdown. As you saw from the example, this particular trade really tested my patience, but as it stands, I'm okay and I've made money from this setup. So that'll be all for this video, but before you go, don't forget to click on the link in my description to join the FOREX Telegram community, where I drop insane trade signals and also FOREX educational content such as this. I also host webinars from time to time to carry the community along to teach them what I know for free. Do want to follow me on all social media platforms at RICK__FX, especially on Instagram and on Twitter. I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace out.